center ice face-off or not. This is not, I'm sure, not how the Jacks envisioned this power play manifesting, trying to get back in this game after really you got probably just a gift of both a major and a game on one of the Spartans players. Again, it's Walters who got 5 for grabbing the face mask and a game misconduct on top of that. And again, it didn't look like anything terribly egregious live. I feel like if he threw a punch at somebody, there would have been more retaliation from the Jacks, but things really didn't get out of hand in that sequence. Everyone, including the Jacks, was as flabbergasted as he was, as that is deflected aside by Skelton into the near left corner, up the near side. Bennett puts on the brakes, 1:10 to go. Really nothing to speak of offensively for the Jacks on this power play so far. That shot from the top of the slot immediately hit Blasingham's stick. If I go to the far side, Bullock in the corner, out to the right point, less than a minute left. The blast didn't even get on target as Bennett shanked it off the hinge of his stick. Top of the slot, pad save. Rebound not cleared all the way just yet. This is a brutal power play for the Jacks, one that they need to get back in this game. Oofa. Carried up the middle, 13 seconds left on the power play. There it is! Brendan Manning with his second. It is 3-2, and finally, the Jacks able to capitalize on the major. 11 seconds left on it. Goal comes at 4:02 of the third. I was going to say before that for, you've already, committed 5 penalties and allowed the Spartans to take 4 power plays, 1 for 4. Hey, the Jacks are the ones with, a world-class power play unit and almost 40% entering play, but the penalty kills where both teams struggle. We are back to 5-on-5 and nearly tied there as Skelton looked the other way as that shot was coming in, but glanced off the side of the cage. Trying to corral the hot potato there is Keenan Howard, and sent the other way. On the right side, it's Prim, who has an assist already. Waiting, sealed away from the net, couldn't get the angle for the shot. Thrown towards goal, takes a funny tumble off the back of the cage, and all right, so net comes off its mooring. It's clearly it's clearly the pegs at this point. Like, I've talked about it before, calling a game where a goalie got called for delay of game after his net came dislodged just way too many times in one period for the officials' liking. But it's good to know that, that was happening a lot in the second period when Hunt was manning this net, but it's good to know that it's not just Hunt, it's also Skelton and just, I don't know. Sometimes those things got to be replaced. Bodies go flying there in the right circle, and Cummings, I thought he was hurt for a moment. He was slow to get up, but he eventually did. So the Spartans don't have to worry about a de facto 5-on-4 there. Cummings staying on the ice, good for him as the Spartans bring it into the Jacks zone. Leading only by 1 now after the power play goal and the second goal of the game for Brendan Manning. Over to the left side, the assist on that goal went to Trent King. That is lucky number 13 in the assist column for King. He's now got 14 points on the season. Big hit along the end wall. Blasingame gets up quickly though. Trying to find a way out of the zone is Turner up the far side and cleared. 6 minutes gone by here in the third period. Wholesale changes here for the Jacks, trying to come back from a 2-goal deficit entering this third period. Here they come on the right side, working his way in. Shot from the bottom of the right wing circle, the save. by Skelton. The diving block there. He was able to get it past him, but not past number 21 in black. Behind the goal, it is Cummings. Launches it up the far side. Somehow stays in the rink. You ain't going to hit that home run pass for Groth as the Spartans settle it down in their own zone, looking for a way out, but now intercepted, shot towards goal, behind goal, off the end wall, unable to get it on target. Xavier Locott out to the right point, over the left side, Gilbert, his shot is deflected immediately with Groth's stick right in the shooting lane, and Groth lifts it off the red line, slowly trickles, and now we got a whistle behind the play. Referee is point. Oh, come on, man. Come on. I see that the net went off its mooring, but like, if the play is like heading the opposite direction, it goes off its moorings, the goalie not allowed to put it back on its pegs? I don't know. I guess the issue is if you need the officials' help, you don't want to be left with two officials covering the play. Although yesterday at breakaway, we had to play with only two officials for the first two periods because one of them was running late because of a terrible traffic accident on I-495 in Chelmsford, just south of Tewksbury. But yeah. After a deflection, tumbles towards goal. Skelton, but hey, in other levels of hockey, two officials is the norm. Back to your high school and, Pee-wee days, boys, right? Something along those lines? I don't know. 7.5 minutes gone by here in the third period. 3-2 our score. A brace so far for Brendan Manning of the Jacks, and now icing on the Spartans. 7:51 gone by. A face-off in the offensive zone coming up for the Jacks.